sports simultaneously when you were a student like us?
Uh, so I wanted to play badminton, and it's my passion, and I really like badminton. So I used to manage it in such a way that morning around 5:30, I used to go for training and finish my training by 7:38, and I used to come back, and then I used to go to school and come back by 3, and then again I used to go to practice at 4 o'clock and come back in the night by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Sometimes it takes a lot of time because I used to travel almost 27 kilometers away and then come back again 27, go to school, come back from school, and then again evening 27, and then come back in the 27 kilometers. So that's how my day was, because I wanted to complete my studies as well as I wanted to do well in badminton. So that's how I used to manage both.
Thank you for answering my question, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm Sara Yuvraj of grade 8B. As we all know that parents play a major role in everybody's life. So can you tell the role about your parents in your success?
Yeah, well, of course, there's a lot of, the most important thing and sacrifices, the role of parents is definitely a lot in your life, I would say. Half of it, the credit goes to the parents because, they taking me to the academy, making me play, sitting there until I practice and come back, take me to school, drop me. I think if this all wouldn't have been done, I think I wouldn't have been here standing or sitting in front of you all. So the role of parents is definitely a lot, where they have supported me and encouraged me no matter what. Even though when I used to lose my matches, they've always told me that it is okay, and they've motivated me that there's always another chance, because they themselves were sports persons. So for me, it was lucky, I would say, in a way that, they know what it is and they've experienced how it is to lose and to understand and to come out from that. So I think the role of my parents, I would say, is a lot more, because I think, because of them I'm here today. So
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Varshit of class 9B. Ma'am, based on your experience, can you please tell us how do you handle the pressure and concentrate in game when you play an international tournament that is being watched live by millions of Indians?
It is not easy, because there is a lot of pressure, there are a lot of responsibilities. When I go into a match, I understand that there are a lot of expectations, that every time you go into a match that they want a gold medal from you, or they want you to win all the time. But at times it might not happen, because it might not be your day, or you might not give your 100%, or nothing might go right that particular day. But it's very important to understand there might be pressure, there might be responsibilities, there might be a lot of people thinking that wherever you go, whenever you go, that they need a medal from you. But for me, when I go into a match, I just go with one mindset that I need to give my best, because I understand that there are a lot of expectations, a lot of people want me to win. But if I think about that, that would add extra pressure. Rather, I just go into a match with one mindset that I need to give my best. And if you win, it's good for you and also for the people out there who supported you and encouraged you. So,
thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Sarvation of grade 8. Ma'am, I wish to know that apart from practice and hard work, what else do you think that helped you to reach this place?
I would say dedication. Dedication and patience and belief. There are a lot of things, not just hard work. Discipline and self-belief, and to have that zeal and to have that passion and to have that dream that you want to achieve something in life. This drives me to go to another level, and this drives me to achieve what I want.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I am S.R. Ganesh of class 10A. You are the best badminton player in the world and you are my ideal. My question to you is, what are your plans for future, ma'am? Can you please share with us?
For now, it's just badminton. Of course, I'm preparing for a lot of tournaments. We have a lot of tournaments coming up, and of course, ultimate aim and dream would be Paris 2024 Olympics. I hope and wish I get a medal at Paris 2024 Olympics. And at the same time, we have a lot of tournaments coming up. I hope I do well and give my best and stay injury-free and stay healthy. I mean, these are my immediate goals. If I have to say future, I am a deputy collector in Andhra government. So, yeah, I mean, after badminton, I would take up that. And also, we are soon having academies. We are soon going to have an academy in Vizag, so we need to construct the academy. So I hope that would be done, and I will inspire a lot of people, and I wish and hope there will be a lot of youngsters who would come and join and get medals for the country.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Rakshaya of class 12. You have always been an inspiration to me in sports. Ma'am, may I ask you a question and a small favor?
Do you want a picture, a signature, or an autograph? That would be a small favor.
Ma'am, first I'll finish with a question, then I really want to get an autograph from you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, could you please share your memorable experience that you had during the first match you played?
I mean, my first match was I played in Cochin, under 10, when I won my singles and doubles. So it was very memorable for me because, I mean, it was the first one. And every time I win a match, I used to, of course, every single match was memorable for me. Every single medal, every single award was really memorable for me. But of course, the first one where I won in Cochin, I would say. But before that, there were a lot of tournaments where I used to lose. And I used to cry, I used to feel bad about it. So there was a very funny incident where I lost a match and I went to the referee and I wanted a rematch again because I lost. But my dad told me that it's over, you can't play again. So that was a funny one because I didn't know how to take it. Rather, I thought I would play another match again. I would play a rematch and I could beat that opponent or that person. So this was one of the funny things I would say, but I've learned a lot from that. I've come so far. So yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your memorable experience. Ma'am, autograph.
I'll give you later.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm S.J. Mantra of class 11A. You have been an inspiration and an accelerate for us, ma'am, for all the students right here. So my question to you is, what are the major hurdles that you have been gone through during the period of when you were a teenager, and how did you overcome them too?
Major hurdles, I would say, I mean, there have been a lot of hurdles in life where as an athlete, I faced a lot of things where I would say one of it was injury. Because, you know, as an athlete, that's the major one for an athlete to face. In 2015, I had a stress fracture in my left ankle, navicular bone, where it was 11 mm crack. And I played with that pain for 6 months. I did not tell my dad. I just told my physios, and they were like, it is going to be okay. So I just played with the pain for 6 months. I was bearing that pain. But there was a stage where I just went for an X-ray. We had a family doctor and he said, let's give it a try. Let's see what is happening inside. Why is it paining? So when he took an X-ray, in the X-ray itself, it turns out to be a stress fracture. So initially the doctor didn't tell me. He told my dad because he thought I would be sad missing out the tournaments, because I played for 6 months with the pain thinking that I'll miss the tournaments. I didn't want to miss them, so I just continued playing. So he told my dad initially that it was a stress fracture, and if I would have played for another few days or a month, it would have completely broken and they would have put a screw inside my ankle. So luckily, I did not go through that, but I stopped, and he said 2 months it would be fine. But it almost took 6 months that I had to take a break. This was before Olympics. So I was really upset. I was really sad whether I could go for the Olympics or whether I could play or what, because it was not easy. I had a big brace. I couldn't do anything. In fact, I used to sit and play on a Swiss ball. I used to sit on a chair. I used to sit on a Swiss ball because I shouldn't put a lot of weight on my ankle. So it almost took 6 months for me to come back. And of course, I lost hope and I was really sad and upset. I didn't know what to do. But I think people around me had that hope and encouraged me and supported me that it is okay and you will come back and you will bounce back stronger. So I think that gave me that confidence, and after 6 months, I almost had to play 23 tournaments in a year to get selected for the Olympics. And then finally I got selected and I played Olympics in 2016, and of course I got a silver medal. So it was a hard journey, but I think getting that medal, I mean, looking back, I would say yes, thank God that everything was fine and everything was okay. I mean, that was one of the major ones. And recently, in 2022, I had another hairline fracture in my left ankle where I had pain, but I still played the Commonwealth Games in August. I mean, it was very painful. I didn't tell my parents again. I thought it will be fine. It was going to be fine, but in the quarterfinals, I mean, it was unbearable. I couldn't move. I couldn't run. I couldn't take a step. I just thought for myself that, I mean, there are just 2 matches, the semis and finals. This pain was even more in the quarterfinals where I couldn't move after that. But I just taped myself and made sure that, you know, I have to just play 2 more matches to get that gold medal. Because I did not have that gold medal in Commonwealth Games. I had bronze, I had silver. I wanted to complete the sequence with the gold. So I played 2 matches and I got the gold for the country. So when I came back home, we had an X-ray again, and it turns out to be a hairline fracture. I took a break almost for 5 months, and again I started playing in Jan. So I hope everything will be fine and I'll get some more medals for the country. So that's how I faced through my injury, and I've come out from that. But I think now my dad doesn't believe when I say there's no pain. So every day he keeps asking me and he makes sure that what pain I have or if I'm lying to him. But that's a different story altogether. But I think, yeah, these were the hurdles that I faced.
That was an inspirational one, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Aditi of class 11. Ma'am, you were the bearer of our Indian flag in the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games 2022, and you are the pride of India. So my question to you is that, ma'am, have you ever faced any politics in sports? If so, then how did you handle the situation?
There are a lot of politics everywhere. I mean, you can't do anything about it. There are a lot of politics, but I would just say one thing. If you're at the top and if you prove yourself, if you prove everyone, then nobody's going to do anything. You are number one, so nobody's going to question you, nobody's going to tell you anything. If you're at the top, everybody's going to keep quiet. I mean, because you are at the top and they can't do anything about it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Shreyas of class 7A. Can you share a piece of advice of us youngsters who have decided to choose sports as a career?
To the youngsters out here, I mean, you should choose what you like. You should do what you like. At the same time, when you choose a sport, you must understand that there is a lot of hard work behind it. There's a lot of dedication behind it. There's a lot of discipline behind it. It's not just that you go play for fun for a day or for a month and think that it is enough now. I can't practice more or I can't play more. It's not like that. When you choose a sport and when you want to become a champion, you should understand that it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to win medals and to come to a level. So the advice that I would give is do what you like at the same time, you must understand it is okay to lose at times because you win some and you lose some. But the most important thing is you have to give your 100%. I mean, even in me, even now, I do the same thing. I give my 100%. Winning and losing is secondary. But you have to enjoy in what you do and do what you like.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am, for your inspirational answer.
We are thrilled that you had such a great and meaningful experience. Thank you for sharing your experience with us, ma'am.
Thank you.
Gold medals aren't really made of gold. They are made of sweat, determination, and a hard-to-find alloy called guts. Now it's time to honor the winners. We now request our chief guest and the dignitaries to be on stage to honor the winners.
Individual event for class 1, zigzag run. Group events for class 1, builders and bulldozers. For class 1, winners are from Fire House, runners are from Sun House. Dibyasha Nayak, Vishalini, Lakshana, Danish Dino, Muralidharan, Sarveshwar, Sharat, Shuvan, Herlina, Anjanachi, Mitra, Ria, Herik Taru, Kristilo, Umang Patel, Magadru, Danshik, Dakshin, Jijendra, Tejas, Rifaya, Vivlia. Individual event for class 2, obstacles running for boys. Akif Muhammad, Chandishwar, Divya Ranjan. Obstacles running for girls, Swastika, Charunetra, Idalini. Roll and run using hula hoops for boys. Agilan, Saradi, Belesh Raja. Roll and run using hula hoops, Swastika, Charunetra, Nega. Group event for class 2, dog on the bone. Winners from Earth House, runners from Sky House. Neha, Gerald Jovina, Srisha, Mijil Jo, Akilan, Sharadi, Bhuvanesh, Rakshita, Ishan, David, Adarasan, Aruna Gladys, Devpriyan, Divyashri, Keshav, Pooja Shri, Trisha Grace, Idalini, Anamita, Mahinan, Charunetra, Tanishka, Rakshan, Ananya. Congratulations, dear winners. Individual event for class 3. Obstacles running for boys, Muhammad Hussain, Akshay Shivesh, Harshit Devani. Obstacles running for girls, Kanuraka, Sashini, Pranita. 50-meter running for boys, Muhammad Hussain, Akshay Shivesh, Manoj. 50-meter running for girls, Kanuraha, Kirtana, Evalin. Group events for class 3. Save your tile. Winners from Sun House, runners from Earth House. Muhammad Kayan, Shivaratish, Shani, Nafaz Ahmad, Tanya, Shah Harish, Vishwadarani, Gugan, Harshit Divani, Kanuraga, Sai Sharan, Deepeshwaran, Kartigeyan, Alvina, Kaushik, Hemant Krishna, Pranita, Siddharth, Susanna, Adip, Bhaveshwar, Evalin, Kavibaradi, Moses Joel, Nikara, Sashini, Mugilini. Congratulations, dear participants.
We request the audience to kindly appreciate the winners. Students from CARE, keep appreciating the winners.
Individual event for class 4. Obstacles running for boys. Harun Maidan, Guru Charan, Mitresh. Obstacles running for girls. Nitiksha, Subiksha, Harini. 50-meter running for boys. Vikash, Yugen, Janadhan. 50-meter running for girls. Ridanya, Yuvashri, Niktikta. Group events for class 4. Dodgeball. Winners from Firehouse, runners from Skyhouse. Guru Charan, Divya, Janadhan, Aska Sumera, Abhishek, Hashini, Subiksha, Ridanya, Sadhana, Manisha, Vikash, Tejeshwani, Harun Maidan, Rajan, Kamalesh, Gokul Ram Sharan, Hed Prakash Bhavani, Nikita, Nikisha, Samantha, Navina, Kribanidhi, Sadhana, Ashwit Shri, Derwin, Ashwant, Yugen, Rogan, Harzanya.
We request the audience to kindly be seated. Parents, please take your seats. Students, please appreciate the winners.
Congratulations.
We request you to keep
prize
appreciating.
winners. Individual events for class 5. Obstacles running for boys. Bharat Raman, Muhammad Arif, Magish Kumar. Obstacles running for girls. Nitya, Krisha, Reshma. 75-meter running for boys. Pranav Balamurugan, Bharat Ram, Levin. 50-meter running for girls. Karishma, Nitya, Andrea. Group event for class 5. Dodgeball. Winners from Firehouse, runners from Skyhouse. Ovia, Kanishka, Hasni Joyce, Nitya, Aradaya, Unaisa, Tharanya, Sailesh, Nalesh Bala, Rishivardhan, Harshit, Hirmai, Shriram, Jeevashri, Amartha Bhairavi, Subhavanand, Angitan, Divya Prakash, Kaushik, Takshita, Madanila Selvi, Tarunya, Magish Kumar, Roshan Agamat. Congratulations on your well-deserved success.
We request the audience to appreciate the winners as they receive their awards and medals and certificates. Moving on to secondary and senior secondary events, individual events.